Hi, my name is Bruno Masson. I'm Director of Live Product Management for Seagate. And today we're going to talk about data on the move and the opportunity for RISC-V and how we see it within Seagate. The evolution of the data sphere is nothing new. We have seen it for many years, decades as a matter of fact, and we've seen an interesting trend. It starts off with the centralization of devices and data. And then an explosion happens and an evolution step begins, and devices get distributed along with data. And then IT 3.0 came around. And that was the introduction of the mobile phone, the smartphone, the public cloud. And we're seeing that data, as well as some of its applications and services, being centralized again. We believe that there is a next step happening as we speak. We believe IT 4.0 is here, and it's going to be here for a long time. And there's something that's driving that. A lot of questions about what that is. That's the rise of the edge. It's the idea that data and devices and applications and services will be distributed closer to the edge, closer to the customers. And why is that? Fundamentally, there is something called data gravity. Latency and throughput are two magnetic forces that are driving apps and services to the data. Okay? In one case, you need time to data is extremely important, and that data is large, and it's very difficult to move large, unstructured, siloed data. The other use case is latency, and that would be time for insight. An autonomous vehicle needs to make a decision about stopping or taking a left turn or waiting for a pedestrian to cross the street. It needs to react, and if it doesn't, catastrophic things will happen. So those two hidden forces, magnetic forces, if you will, are driving apps and services closer to the data. And that's why data has gravity. And the bigger the data, and it has to be more efficient. Companies have to be able to move that data more efficiently. The thing that's interesting about all this is that this concept of data movement and the edge and data gravity seems to be permutating across all verticals that we've discussed and talked to. You pick a vertical, a segment, an industry that has data, that relies on data, insights of data, monetization of data, and you will find that the movement of data from the creation to the edge, all the way to the actual core, is almost identical. It moves. Sure, it moves in different ways. It moves with different timing, but it actually does move. And we at Seagate think and have been watching this for a long time. And we've been actually supporting it. But we've done something recently that's going to change a few things. We're going to actually introduce a new line of products under the Live brand. And this here on the screen, you'll see a rendering of a variety of different products that are currently on our roadmap or in development or actually in mass production. And their focus is going to be addressing that data movement. And it's an interesting concept because it's taking a consumer experience type of experience and applying it to mission critical or enterprise grade solutions or hardware. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, because that actual flagship product, which we call the Live Mobile Array, is going to be our focus of attention with RISC-V. So let's step back for a second. Let's talk about what the mobile array actually is. It is a storage device that has multiple personalities and has the flexibility of changing its personality based on its situation or its location in your data sphere, whether it's at the edge or it's actually at the core in your data center, in your cloud. We have built-in connectivity that supports use cases that are friendly for the endpoints. Endpoints are like desktops and PCs, autonomous vehicles, data generating medical systems, military systems, you name it, we can connect to it. And we do it with onboard Thunderbolt 3 and USB-C connectivity, but we also have the VAST port. And the VAST port is a 16-lane PCIe interface that sits in front of our Velocity ASIC. And that's enabling us to provide gigabytes of throughput, not gigabits, but gigabytes of throughput to the connecting device. This lets us provide connectivity to the data center, for example, whether it's Fiber Channel or SAS or iSCSI, very standard enterprise-grade data center type of interfaces. Those are supported. We start at 90 terabytes. That's our SSD option. We go up from there. And then lastly, everything is encrypted. Everything is encrypted on at rest. It is Seagate secure. That is we're very proud of that self-encrypting technology and solutions. And that is one of the pillars of Live. Simple, secure, and efficient. So a Live future. How does RISC-V, or how do we see RISC-V? We see it in three areas when it comes to the Live family, and specifically in the Live array. We are investigating how do we do our computational strategy, our computational storage strategy. What are we going to do? How are we bringing compute to storage? There's many solutions today that discuss integrations and built-in compute and so on. But, our strategy is going to be, remember the data gravity. Our strategy is going to be about adding compute to our storage devices for our customers. We also look at it through the lenses of our storage technology itself, the Velocity ASIC that we have that does erasure coding and data protection and high performance input-output. That is something that we want to look at for the next generation. And RISC-V does, we believe, have a play in that. And then lastly, the data protection from within. And I think that's going to be our primary focus first for RISC-V. Will be, how do we protect the Live products from within? And let's double click on that for a second. There are three areas about how to protect the data from within. We're going to focus on areas like device integrity. Can I trust that device? Is that device truly the device it says it is? Okay, it smells like a Live device. It looks like a Live device, but is it truly a Live device? Well, with a RISC-V and OpenTitan combination solution, we can actually guarantee that. And to the third point, that is also enables us to do secure boot, so that no one can mess with it. We know if it's been messed with, and we can trust that it's our device and that no one's tampered with your data, our customers' data. We also can enhance our encryption with it. And then lastly, it's an area for us to keep our keys and a secure enclave, if you will, to make sure that our customers can store secrets there that are protected, and keeps it from unauthorized access. So those are the three areas that we're looking at, and we look forward to having a discussion in the near future and to show it off about how we did it. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your summit.